sleep, passing like a dream in the morning. Lazy breath, snow, he's got the scene. Controlling games from the morning light. Never seen a midfield so clean. Passing like a dream in the morning light. Oh, it's Carrick, you know. Never believe it's not so. Oh, it's Carrick, you know. Never believe it's not so. Played with Scorsy Waterside.
Evening. Manchester United lineup was out. Oh, we're gonna batter Everton tonight. Oh, Man United v Everton tonight. We need to win. We have to win. We need to win. We have to win. Wait, you don't know the year, do you? 98. Hello. What's your prediction for Man United? Everton, sorry, versus United. How are you, Francie? I'm not here for long. Didn't you know? My favourite colour is green. This is my favourite colour. I just like different colours. What can I say? Did I fuck? Hey, listen here, that's just like, if you ask me would I rather a PlayStation or a shed, I'm leaning more to a PlayStation. In all fairness, look, fuck it. It's like, bro, I'm not getting into a tent. No way, man. I'll mention it to me brothers and see what they reckon. Hey, I'd have decks in the shed and all, rocking the street, man. Just like old times. Do not enter under no circumstances. Follow me first. Man United tonight against Everton. And shout out to Ayrton Senna. I watched something last night. No, it wasn't last night. One of the nights. I tell you what, man, he hit that rail. Ooh, fuck, did he? You know, lost control for a millisecond, man, and oversteered and got hit, and whatever happened. Fucking brutal. I know you're an F1 fan, Francie. I'm not. I am a fan of fast cars. I'm not gonna lie, but I've always thought David Coulthard was more handsome than David Hasselhoff, and I always wanted to be his co-driver in a multi-seat car and take me around the track, man, at about 250. You know, uh, don't get me wrong, I've never been to one. You know, Silverstone looks exciting. I've never been there either. I'm not into motorsports, Fran. You know, I couldn't tell you. I used to be into motorsport years ago when I had a PlayStation. It was called Colin McRae Rally. Yeah. Subaru, you know. I had a few crashes, you know, legendary crashes. You know, not on the PlayStation, bro. I flipped a few times in cars. I don't know how I'm still here, Francie. You know, I done reckless things. You know, which end like, you know, there's one thing running away when you know the way. But when you're running and you don't know the way, I ended up in a wheelie bin for 6 hours. I could hear dogs and all going past me in helicopter, bro. The last time it happened was in Point in Stockport. I had a stupid work colleague who used to give us a lift, and on one particular day on the way home, he decides to tell us that the police are behind him. He's got 3 warrants for his arrest. He won't let me out of the car. I'm like, open the fucking door, bro. He's like, I ain't opening no door. I'm in the back. Long story short, he cut out in the middle and went the middle of the lane, and start clipping wing mirrors. We ended up upside down in a fucking petrol station. Kaboom, nearly. That close to fucking kaboom, bro. I was about to go to fucking paradise that day, but God had a fucking different plan. I ran somewhere where I hadn't got a clue where I was running. I ended up in someone's garden, down the very back, in the wheelie bin, upside down, and oh, bro, man, I lost my job the next day. Me gaffer was behind us, he seen it all. You know, I know some lads that have had car wrecks that haven't been so lucky. You know, I remember seeing some fella getting chased by the guard up past the red wall, up onto Air Green in Cherry Orchard, and the car went over a hill and flipped, and I just seen somebody coming out the sunroof, you know what I mean, out the window. Unreal. There was a car thief from Clondalkin called Mino, and he was in a crash as well, and had a scaffolding on his neck, you know. I'm just waiting for this match to start, bro.
Never believe it's not so. It's carried. You know. Never believe it's not so.
Well, you hear this here? Somebody wrote me a song. Well, you hear this? I'm not lying. Here, watch. Well, you hear this? Well, you hear this? Ready?
From his journal, fighting back, united strong, he won't crack. Straight out of Ballier, proud.
Shout the Glen.
Irish blood, he stands aloud.
Great.
Through the storms, he'll never bend. With his heart, he'll defend. He's a legend, Jude McDonald, fighting hard, he's unstoppable. Irish roots run deep and true. Every battle he'll break through.
It sounds okay. We got away with it. Right. He made one for Finn too. I've not listened to this bit. Lord.
With his heart he'll defend. He's a legend, Jude McDonald, no fighting heart, he's unstoppable. Irish roots run deep and true, every battle he'll break through.
Shout out to Glenn for that. You know, it's not every day someone says, "Hey, bro, wrote a ballad for you." I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't play with me. You know. Francie, I can't be bothered in all fairness. You know, I'll get one eventually, bro. That's the, if I sell the canvases, I'll get one. If not, it's just an idea I had. You know, maybe a stupid one. But here, I'm good at being stupid. Listen to me. I don't need anybody to help. I'll get it eventually. Believe me. I'll get one eventually. It's just at the minute, it's not a priority. Does that make sense? You know, I could easily do that, bro. Like I said, social media is full of weasels. I've met a couple in my time, and I've met a couple on YouTube too, who turned out to be Judas. I don't want to set it as a target, or, you know. I'm more concerned about getting my scooter fixed. That's what I'm doing next. The whole front wheel I have to have replaced, man. But I'll get that fixed as well. Same colour. Told you, bro. This is my favourite colour. This green, right? Watch. Turn around. What colour is a Francie? That's punctured front wheel. I have to have that fixed. Both of them are fucked. That's brand new. I've wrecked that I have. So I need to get that fixed. That fixed. Stay there. I'm vegan. I wear green 5 times a week. Francie, yeah. Halfords. It'll cost me about 130. I'm still paying for it. Man United tonight versus Everton. Manchester United are playing Everton tonight. And if we get a point, we go ahead of Chelsea. I don't want anybody to fuck with it though. You know, like I get around on that from A to B, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I have a spare one there. But I need to get both of them looked at. You know, see me, I'm good at breaking shit. I'm always breaking things. You know, I've been good at all my life at breaking shit. Relationships, bikes, cars, mountain bikes, PlayStations, phones, clothes. I've wrecked. You know, drop something. I'm always dropping shit. You know, sometimes I'm afraid to pick me son up. You know, I keep losing thing in this hand. This hand's fucked. But anyway, tonight I'm hoping that Man United beat Everton. I've already seen the team, so I know what I'm fucking doing. We fucking grinder, man. I need a new fucking wheel. You know, send the mechanic. Hang on a minute. Listen, I'm gonna listen to a bit of classical music for a few minutes, okay? And then I'm gonna fuck off. What you doing? Come on, show me. Hell no, Ash. You're causing loads of trouble on YouTube. If I done a podcast with you, everybody'd fucking criticise me. No disrespect to you, bro, and I hope you're keeping well, but that'd be a bad idea, Ash. Listen, that'd be a very bad idea. Now look what you've done and done. You've upset the tone. Shout out to Diana Ross and Billy Moore. How are you? Were you at that match the other day? I seen you on television fighting. You bowsy. England first. Free Ireland. And free England too. Yeah, can I just say this, bro? Listen to me, right? Now, I have to be very careful what I say here, okay? I seen you on television yesterday. Were you at that march causing trouble, you bowsy, you? England first. I like it. Yeah. I would have been at the march myself, but the missus would have gone mental. You know, I'm 52 this year. You know, I'm not allowed to go around beating people up anymore, allegedly. You know, I have to fall into line and be domesticated like Felix the fucking cat. And that's not a Hitler badge on me either. Listen, I fucking swear. Fucking hell. I can't even scratch me fucking head and be called a Nazi. How are you, Mr. Hoax? I better take this off in case I insult anybody in Jerusalem. Fuck. Yeah, that went pear-shaped. Like a bad joke on stage where no one laughs and you're like, oh, fuck, here's trouble. Listen to me. I'm going back to fuck off land. I'm hoping United win tonight in Liverpool. Well, Everton. Depending who you ask. Everton isn't Liverpool, is it? Yeah, that's a joke. I hope you get hammered tonight, you scouse bastards. When it comes to football, I love slating the scousers, but they're champions. You have to respect that, you know. You're not going to be champions for much longer, though, are you? You know. Before I go, I want to say something. Hang on. Where's it gone? Yeah. None of you even give me a prediction before I went.
Making your own gyoza from scratch.
I'll be back on tomorrow, Fran.
Complete, repeat. Over. But why though, when you can get all the finesse in a bag?
Ash.
Soup ready in minutes.
Listen, bro, I don't get involved in all the nonsense on here. And that's why I don't do podcasts with people. Ah. Right. That's nearly me time up. But as long as we beat them, nah, listen, I have to watch very carefully where I put my foot. You know, I don't do podcasts with people, Ash, that are causing problems on our community. No disrespect to you, I'm just being real with you. Would you rather me lie to you? If I done a podcast with you, I'd lose a lot of people that come in here. And why? Because I made the decision to do a podcast with someone. Not for me, that, bro. Caused me too much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Holy shit. Do me a favour. Do not remove that Nazi for a minute. Come here. Have you been following me? Hey, you've just come into my channel now with your swastikas on your forehead. You know, I'd strangle you with that flag. Get that flag down. Get that fucking flag down now, my. That fucking out of here. Yeah. No Nazis in here. Only patsies. Yeah. Fuck you. How about that, Mr. Muller? I eat you. Yogurt you are. Yeah, I eat you. Muller. Eat you. Yeah, yogurt. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna go before I get myself into fucking trouble. Shout out to everybody for coming in. And I'm hoping United get the W tonight. Listen, everybody's welcome as long as you're not a Nazi. This geezer's a stalker, he is. You didn't miss much. You know, I'd gaslight that bastard, really. You know, the best thing for Nazis is to light them up and remove them. Yeah. Segregate you. Isolate you. Demonstrate you. No Nazis allowed in this channel. You know. Look what you've done to them poor people years ago. You understand? There's no place for people like you in this world. You know, there's no place in society for racists and bigots. You know, I won't have that shit. No, my watch anyway. No fucking, none of that. Listen to me. It was a long time ago. Get over it. And I'm not talking about the Holocaust. Oh, fucking hell. Forget about it. It's just me and a fella have. Yeah, I don't like people like that. You know, I don't want my son growing up in this world with racists and gaysists. You know, fuck that shit. Anyway, I'll see us all tomorrow. I'm out. That makes my shit me blood boil. You fucking listen. Hitler was a pansy. Do you understand? He got dominated. He was a weirdo. Do you understand? He didn't win the war, did he? Yeah. There'll be 10 German bombers in the air. What happened to them? They got shot down, didn't they? I was going to shout out to Norman Wisdom there. I'd be honest with you, Winston Churchill got it right. I'd aim and fuck at them as well. You know, hit them, hit their defences, their airports, their airfields, everything. You know, I remember when they used to call this country Great Bro. It's gone to shit Britain, not Great Britain. You know why? Because I don't want me kids to overhear this. England is like a big vagina. And they're letting everything into it. It has the clap now. It's not even a joke anymore. But anyway, I'm going to go away and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. The football's on. Good night.